My opinion on sacred geometry is that I think it truly holds the keys to understanding who we truly are, as well as giving us the opportunity to tap into that power, tap into the unused or the hidden potential of the human mind and the human body. We are in times of ascension here in this world. Everything is changing. Our reality is changing before our eyes. This is why I'm here on YouTube sharing this information with you on a daily basis. Information which is to awaken you to your divinity, to your true power. And ultimately information that is going to help you to become the best version of yourself. Now, I'm grateful to have YouTube as a platform. However, I do want to get as much information out as I can, and I have so much to share. I want to build, I want to connect, and I'm grateful for having you all watch my videos. And so if you do enjoy my videos and you do want to connect and to understand me and get to know me on a deeper level, then join me on Patreon. I need another platform to share content, and Patreon is Patreon. The link is in the description. Going back to sacred geometry and its importance to understanding our reality. We know from scientific research that harmonic sound frequencies, or simply harmonic frequencies, for example, 432 Hz and 528 Hz, can heal the human body. And this is why 432 Hz is used for meditation. This is why binaural beats, or beats with a specific hertz, for example 528, are used in meditation ceremonies. This is because these frequencies produce geometric shapes. They are, for some reason, able to produce geometric structures in our universe, in our time space or space time, and we can see these if we analyze them with the correct technology. And so ultimately what I'm trying to tell you is that sound alone can produce sacred geometry. We know that sound can also produce sacred geometry in sand, which is underneath water. And so ultimately we are living in a geometric universe because we can see this geometry when we play specific sound. What's amazing about this is that these sound frequencies can heal the human body too. And we know from ancient mystery school teachings that there were times, or there are cases of human beings going into healing chambers or going into pyramids, and specific sound frequencies being played in these chambers, allowing the human body to be healed of any illnesses. There are many cases of this. There are many cases of physical injuries also being healed by sound frequencies. And so if sound frequencies are creating geometry, is it the geometry that is doing the healing? The reason I ask this question is because this has already been proven that our DNA is geometric in nature, and in fact we can attach mathematical equations to our DNA. So our DNA simply becomes part of the universe. It joins the blueprints or the universal design for the universe. So what does this mean? Well, first of all, our DNA shows us that we are automatically connected to our surroundings. We are not separate from our surroundings, even if it may seem so. And what this also tells us is that geometry can heal the human body. And if that's the case, then geometry simply becomes one of the most important aspects of our existence alone. And so how can we use geometry to help ourselves to heal? Well, first of all, begin with the sound frequencies. We know that specific sound frequencies produce geometric structures. Those geometric structures are good for the human body, or good for DNA, good for consciousness. The reason being because we are geometric in nature ourselves. Our DNA holds geometry. So we can actually experience evolution and expansion with the geometry alone. And it's not only the sound frequencies you can use. You can actually Google sacred geometric shapes or structures, or the Platonic solids, for example. And if you draw these out yourself, you can put them up on your walls. And every time you walk into your room, you may be reminded of sacred geometry. I have done this with the Merkaba, or the Star of David. And when I now walk into my room, I can see a picture of the Star of David, and I will shut my eyes and meditate immediately. And this is how we can use sacred geometry to really enhance our lives, giving us the opportunity to manifest our own reality.